A quick warning, this video might be all over the place. I have a couple bullet points I want to hit. So let's get right into it. One, like, I have gotten a lot of people who are neurodivergent who are also autistic and have ADHD, and they give me such like sweet messages like, thank you, all your tips help so much, and so I'll give you guys a few more. I do what I like to call like paying the ADHD tax up front with a lot of things, specifically when it comes to like buying frozen pre-cut vegetables. Like, you guys can buy bagged chopped onions, you could buy bagged chopped bell peppers and stuff, and that adds a lot of flavor to your dishes. You don't have to do it yourself. Because sometimes I only have a few spoons and I don't want to spend it chopping vegetables, and then the vegetables just look sad and they die. You know, I'm just wasting a whole bunch of money. So it makes a lot more sense for me to buy either pre-cut vegetables and fruit, especially. Like, I love watermelon and I love, sorry. I love watermelon and I love pineapple, but like to just be raw dog in life and then having to cut those up too, you know, they usually go to waste. But like, spend the extra $1.50 to buy them pre-cut. Like, I used to eat like 100% of them, you know, and I get more fruits and veggies in my life. I buy a lot of paper plates and paper. I would buy, honestly, if they made paper pots and pans, I'll buy that too. I don't care about the comments about, you know, all that containers. Yeah, I actually buy like restaurant like storage containers because I have the habit of taking a lot of stuff to my room, and yeah, so instead of doing like the walk of shame with like a bunch of dishes back to the kitchen, you know, eventually, I have those little storage containers that you can get from like restaurants or whatever, and then just toss those when I'm done eating whatever I'm eating. So yeah, it's a little bit extra. It has saved my life more than once. Makes life a lot easier. I buy air fryer liners. I have an air fryer. Air fryer makes my life a lot easier. That's a pro tip right there, just having an air fryer. But yeah, spending the extra money on like, so anyways, like I was saying, I eat, instead of like full-blown meals, like I eat like a toddler who's like, look, I got it on me, all right? Like, I eat like little chunks of food in what I call like grub boxes. Like right now I have like 3 lemon pepper wings, I have half a ham and cheese sandwich, some pineapple sticks, a handful of nuts, some dry salami and cheese. Like, my goal is to get like 40 grams of protein and to hit my calorie goal. You know, like, that's how I eat. I have a lot of food aversions because, you know, like, of my diagnosis, like my autism, ADHD, they're like fighting each other, you know? And like, meal prepping never worked for me because, like, as someone who can eat a turkey and cheese sandwich every day, the thought of meal prepping something and eating it like the 3rd day in a row, I'm just like, I can't do it. You know, it doesn't work for me personally. So like, having little grub boxes and eating like a toddler, and honestly eating like my toddler, that works for me. Like, I like buttered noodles and buttered rice sometimes. My goal is to try to like add protein to that if I'm feeling like it. Like, I'll add like smoked salmon to this buttered rice, or I'll have like buttered noodles, but it'll be protein noodles, you know? And just because it's part of my day doesn't mean it's my whole day. And if not, like, I'm on a health journey, and tracking all those calories and nitpicking and stuff like that isn't healthy for me. Like, I'm working with my body, we get what we get, you know? Taking the shame out of it, taking like the you should be able to do this. Like, for a lot of my like people who are like me, a lot of what's out there and popular in the mainstream isn't for us. Like, the protein goal isn't for someone who's like me, who's almost 300 pounds. Like, you don't want to eat 300 grams of protein. It's not for us. It's for people who have lower body fat. People will ask like, oh, Lena, like, you don't have any hip dips or whatever. I'm short. I don't think you guys realize, like, this here, I have a wide rib cage, shout out. This is the end of my rib cage, right here. This, top of my hip bone. Where's the hip gonna dip? There's no hip to dip. I'm just short. Short. God was like, all right, you can have some height, you can have some titties. What would you like? And I was like, all right, everybody in my family tall, give me up some height. And he was like, titties it is. And then gave me double doses of it. But yeah. I don't think, I have a short torso. I'm 90% boobs. Yeah, it's just an optical illusion. And also, I film with the camera, damn near down at my ankles. Because I'm built like Mighty Mouse. I understand that. But American Eagle, I see you. I had a video that went viral, and I was reading through a lot of the comments, and they were saying thank you for giving the workouts for free. And then some of them were like, I can't believe you give out the workouts for free. Why would you do that? Some people say why your price is so low. We can all win, first of all. I have a platform where people from all over the world see this. Why would I not give it away for free? It is not about the money for me, for sure. My special interest is this. So anyone who's autistic or have ADHD or just neurodivergent in general, this stuff is what I love to talk about all day, every day. I'm in heaven. More people doing what I love, spreading this around the world. Come on. There's the reward. I don't need to get paid for it. And secondly, I beat my head against the wall for 20 years. I was over 200 pounds in 6th grade, and I finally found something that worked. And I don't want other people to go 2 decades when I could just tell them right now. And speaking of giving away stuff for free, I personally eat like a toddler who's look, I got it on me, So I have grub boxes instead of full actual meals most of the time. Right now, my grub box has half a ham and cheese sandwich, 2 pineapple spears, some nuts, some ham, and bite-sized salami. My goal is to get 30 or 40 grams of protein in per grub box, and then eat that in an hour, maybe 90 minutes, and move on, rinse and repeat, It's because I really lean into my food aversions, and usually I can make a whole meal, eat 1 bite of it, and be well, I wasted my time because I don't want this, So fed is best. Fed is best always. And so yeah, I eat like a toddler. I own it. But for people who do not want to eat like a toddler, and for people who do not want to purchase my upcoming meal plans or things like that, which is coming soon, there's this app that I love. There are 2 apps that I love. One is called Chronometer. It's a great app to monitor your progress. It's like MyFitnessPal if MyFitnessPal was actually the homie, which I think their calorie count is way too low. And going red, oof, the shame that would give me. No, we don't mess with MyFitnessPal over here. But a good alternative to that is Chronometer. I may put something, I don't know how to do this. I'm just over here pushing buttons. If you see it, you see it. If not, I'll put it in the caption. And then the second one is, I don't know how to say this either, but it's a great meal planning app. You go through, tell the foods that you like, that you don't like, and then you go through and put in your calories, or you put in your stats, it's basically a TDEE calculator built in, which is your total daily calories. And they calculate that for you. And then they give you meal plans based on what you like. And then they give you a grocery list. And it's free, y'all. So yeah, get on those 2 apps. 2 of my favorite things. That's really helpful. full. So I will continue to give away my workouts for free, and probably start posting free meal plans and stuff here in the future. So just because, yeah.